Hi, brothers and sisters. It's Charlene. I hope you're all doing well. I woke up at 3 this morning and I thought, okay, this is a bit early to get up. But it was so cold. And anyway, so I went to the bathroom. I came back and I got back into bed and I said, Father, please wake me up if I fall asleep again because I really want to get up early to go spend some time with you. That's honestly, it's really when I get time to be with him with no distractions. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and everyone gets up about 6:30. I don't always get up at 4, sometimes it's only 5, but that's really such a special time for me and I wanted to spend some time with him. Anyway, so I said, if I do fall asleep, please wake me up. Sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, so I think it was about, I think the time was 4:07 to be honest, when I looked up the clock when I woke up again because I had a dream. I dreamed that we were sitting like under a tent, in Africa when my African brothers and sisters, when they get together, they sit under tents, just like a roof, but no sides on it. And they're up in open fields and they get together. I don't know if any one of you watched Dr. Owuor, Owuor. I can't pronounce his surname properly. I do believe he's one of the 144,000 witnesses, or one of the two witnesses, I believe he's Elijah. Coming in the spirit of Elijah. And that's what was shown me in 2017, just by the way. And I know Sister Charlotte's confirmed that for me, and that's why I can boldly say that too, because we're two more agree upon something, so it is. And so I truly believe that too. So in my dream, I was sitting in this tent meeting, but it was a very special place. That it was like an assembly or something. And where I sat, only certain high, that sounds funny, but kind of only special invited guests were allowed to sit there. But it was not a very formal thing. It was quite relaxed and casual. Excuse me. And I quickly got up somewhere to go somewhere, and I came back. And as I walked in, there was like a not a security guard, but someone, an official checking, who are you? And I said, oh, no, I'm Charlene. I'm supposed to be here. Anyway, I sat down. And the next moment I heard my name saying Charlene. And it was like the announcer that was at the assembly calling my name out, Charlene. And the second time they said my name, I woke up. Isn't that cool? Yes, that was really, really nice. So I wonder what that dream means. I haven't had a revelation, but it's such a beautiful dream. Anyway, so I came to spend some time with him, and I asked him, please, Abba, show me what is on your heart today so I can share it with your people. And he gave me this, and I'm going to read it to you. It was Isaiah 42. I won't read every verse, but I'm going to read the ones that I've underlined. See my servant whom I uphold, my chosen one, my being is delighted in. I've put my spirit upon him. He brings forth right ruling to the nations. He doesn't cry out, nor lift up his voice, nor cause his voice to be heard in the street. Verse 5. Thus said Yahuwah, who created the heavens and stretched them out, who spread forth the earth and that which comes from it, who gives breath to the people on it and spirit to those who walk on it. I, Yah, have called you in righteousness, and I strengthen your hand and guard you and give you for a covenant to a people, for a light to the nations, to open blind eyes, to bring out prisoners from the prison, those who sit in darkness from the prison house. I am Yahuwah, that is my name, and my esteem I do not give to another, nor my praise to idols. See, the former predictions have come, and new ones I'm declaring before the spring forth. I let you hear them. Sing to Yah a new song, his praise from the ends of the earth. you who go down to the sea, all that is in it, you coastlands and you inhabitants of them. Let the wilderness and its cities lift up their voice, the village where Kedar dwells. Let the inhabitants of Selah sing. Let them shout from the top of the mountains. Let them give esteem to Yah and declare his praises in the coastland. Yah goes forth like a mighty man. He stirs up ardor like a fighter. He cries out, ye shout aloud. Over his enemies shows himself mighty. I have kept silent of old. I have been still and held myself back. Like a woman in labor, I now cry out. I pant and gasp at once. I lay waste mountains and hills, and I dry up all their plants, and I shall make rivers become coastlands, and I dry up pools. And I shall lead the blind by a way they have not known, and paths they have not known I lead them. I make darkness light before them, and crooked places straight. These matters I shall do for them, and I shall not forsake them. Those who trust in idols, who say to the molded image, you are our mighty ones, shall be turned back utterly ashamed. Hear, you deaf, and look, you blind, and see. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger whom I send? Who is blind as ye, who is at peace, a blind and a servant of Yah? You see much, but do not guard. Ears are open, but do not hear. It is delighted Yah for the sake of his righteousness to make the Torah great and esteemed. Verse 24. Who gave Jacob for plunder and Israel to the robbers? Was it not Yah, he against whom we sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, and they did not obey his Torah. So he has poured on him his burning displeasure and the strength of battle, and it sets him on fire all around. Yet he did not understand, and it burned against him, yet he did not take it to heart. Alright, so guys, that is quite a good news and a bad news. The man-child, I see clearly also the woman in labor picture. Sorry guys, my chest is pretty closed. I do see the picture of the man-child birthing is also being compared here. You know, that even Yahushua was saying that he is panting like a woman in labor, and showing a picture of what's going to be birthed any moment. And just like Yahushua's mandate as the chosen one of the Father to be the servant, the chosen one, so are we, because he's the head and we are the body. So the man-child's the body. So we will do the mandate that was given to him because he's our head. And it says there in verse 6, I, Yah, have called you in righteousness, and I strengthen your hand and guard you, and give you for a covenant to a people, for a light to the nations, to open blind eyes, and to bring out prisoners from the prison, those who sit in darkness from the prison house. I am Yah, that is name, and my esteem I do not give to another, nor my praises to idols. Wow, isn't that amazing? So that is the mandate of the man-child, because they have the same mandate as Yahushua. And when I say Yahuwah is Yahusha. It's basically like gosh, can I say a surname? But it means God. God, you know, everywhere where you see Lord in the Old Testament is in capital letters. Did you know that Lord was never really there? It's been put in there by the translators. It's actually got the words Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey in Hebrew, which means Yahuwah. Lots of people say Yahweh, or which means I am that I am. I am the great I am. And that is why when Yah died, when Yah decided to come in the form of his son, because he's Yahusha is his right hand, he came, which is Yah's the word of his word that became flesh. He came to die for his bride to be restored back to him, because he divorced Israel. And that is what it's all about. He's taking his bride into the wilderness to bring her back into the covenant that she has broken, and so he can remarry her. But it's going to be a door of hope. If you read in Ezekiel 20, it's a place where he's going to restore, he's going to woe her back to him and bring her back into the covenant. And the man-child will be assisting her because they are already one with him. And that's why some see the man-child or the body Messiah, a lot of them see themselves already as the wife of Yahusha, because they are already one or in covenant with him. So we operate as if we are like him, I hope I make sense. So also what got my eyes in verse 10 of Isaiah 42, it says, "Sing to Yah a new song, his praise from the ends of the earth, you who go down to sea and all that is in it, you coasts and you inhabitants of them." I thought it was interesting because it made me think of Revelation 14, where the 144 sings a new song. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And something else that I got in my spirit while I was reading this morning is at verse 13, where he said, as Yahusha, which means Yah is my salvation. Jesus is the transliteration of Yahusha, and it's a beautiful name because it means Yah is my salvation. It truly shows who he is. He is the God of the Old Testament. He's the same yesterday and tomorrow. And when I read that where he said, "I kept silent from old, I have been still and held myself back like a woman in labor, and I now cry out and pant and grasp at once. I lay waste mountains and hills and dry up all their plants, and I shall make rivers become coastlands and dry up pools." I thought, wow, I could only see Charlotte's dream where she was saying, as she was seeing Jesus in the spirit walking, he was just pointing, just looking straight ahead of him and was pointing. And as he was pointing, things were happening. I saw that in my spirit. So I truly believe that judgment is so close, guys, and the birthing of the man-child. No wonder we're all seeing 911 and 5. I saw 911 last night again. And also 12:44. Also, I know Brother Brink, he's been seeing 511. So we are really close. We just have to stay in prayer. And another thing is, look at this beautiful picture my mother-in-law sent me from Auckland. We saw it here where we live as well. It is not a normal cloud. Look at that. It's almost orange. Now, I believe that's Planet X coming closer and closer, and we're starting to get more and more of these anomalies in the skies because of the Planet X, which is the red dragon of Revelation 12 that we'll see soon in the sky. All right, guys. Well, I just want to share with you that there's more updates I want to bring, and the next one will be more about the 70 nations, because tonight, while you're sleeping, they will be sacrificing the red heifer and the constellation, I believe. Love you all. Bye.